Hello guys, Lincoln here, and I got some new tips and tricks for you today. For you guys who maybe have a lot of power but still get nuked down by really low level players, and you try to figure out why. You do realize they have better setup of gear. If you just auto-click your gear instead of putting the right gear on, then you will most likely lose. But there's actually not that I want to talk about. When it comes to gear in general, you want high attack speed and energy on hit, so you go and do that ultimate before everyone else. Everyone knows this more or less. But one thing that you might not actually know, and that's in most games when you defend, the defending side usually should be stronger than the offensive side. In general, that's how it is in games, and we are given 3 waves, so we can actually have 3 teams, and the attacking side, if it's 1 against 1, they will only have 1 team. But the thing is, it's more or less comes down to the strongest team. If the opponent's strongest team is stronger than your strongest team, then he will take down all 3 waves if he has a healer in his team. So it's more interesting to look at other matters, and in this game there's 2 really important things that actually rewards the attacker. So it's actually much easier to win when attacking than defending. So knowing this, you shouldn't be too sad if you feel like, oh no, he took down all my 3 waves. Well, yeah, but you need to understand in your guild hall, once you reach about 25 in your guild hall level, you start getting attack speed out of your guild territory, and this is really a lot. 16% will soon go up to 20%. And as I mentioned, the most important thing, you want to do that ultimate before everyone else. You need attack speed. This is exactly what you get when you attack. And that combined with a hero that everyone should be using, the best game, the double S hero, the only one in game that's really ultra best. It's Ulfuria, and not only with her Death's Door ability, but she actually has one other thing that's a I win hero ability, and it's this. Since you will actually get 15% attack speed when fighting outside of your guild territory, combined with the up to 20% you can get from the guild hall, but say in my case it's 16%, that's 30% more attack speed. That will provide me with enough attack speed to nuke down the other team. So you need to have this in mind. You actually get rewarded attacking, and it's easier to win against a team attacking than defending. So not everyone knows this, so I wanted to mention it. And for you guys who have built up a really strong armies and you lose when defending and you're not the attacking type, well, at least you can put your mind in rest knowing this information actually will maybe comfort you some. But it's really important not auto-equip your team. You want your ultimate to hit as really fast as possible, so you want attack speed, you want a lot of energy on hit, energy regen. So this is what I put on. I actually have level 150 necklaces. I put a 96 necklace on Lucretia right now because I want the attack speed and the energy on hit with more energy regen, and then the critical damage is a real nice bonus for her. Same here, attack speed, energy on hit, attack speed. This is what I want. Attack speed as well. So a lot of heroes, they benefit a lot. If it's the ultimate you want to hit before your other team, then you need the attack speed and you need the energy on hit. So focus mainly on that. So that's said about that. Can actually show you now we're actually pushing some on the level up event. Currently, first we'll see how this goes, but it's still early. There's like 12 hours left before the event is finished. I tried level up Nifa from level 80 to level 100, and she had all those nice bonuses today. She's a vampire, so I got the vampire bonus, ranger bonus, and the specific Nifa hero bonus. And going from level 80 to level 100, well, that gave me about 16,000 event points, I think. So that was hardly not enough. You get a lot of event points, of course, when you upgrade your abilities, and push up heroes, especially from level 130 to level 150. You will get the most out of your tokens that way. You get a lot of points. We can actually check that out here. So as you can see, you get 2000 points when you level up from 140 to 150. So the end levels will provide you with a lot of points, and you still only need those 500 class tokens to level up a hero. It doesn't matter if it's a level 100 hero or level 141. You will still use the same amount, but you will get a lot more points, 4 times more when just getting your heroes above 140. This is another thing I want to mention. When you're starting to get to the amount of, well, power that I have now, I have above 10 million in power. And my heroes actually start to get to a level where it's actually not that many heroes left. A lot are level 150, so not that many that you can level up that much. Then it's actually time to start counting, so you don't over farm tokens that you don't really need anymore. So it's quite easy. You don't have to bother too much about the legendary and the epic heroes, since it's difficult to get the tokens. But all the uncommon heroes, getting them from level 100 to level 150, well, you need 25,000 of those class tokens. So you just count how many, in my case, for example, tanks. How many tanks do I have that I can still get to 150? Well, in this case, I have only 2. It's Alessa and it's Khalil. So that means I need at least 50,000 more tokens. I have 9,000 tokens right now, so it's no problem. I can keep farming those tank tokens. But if I check, for example, my assassins, farming assassins tokens for me would be really bad. I have nothing basically that I can level up anymore, and I have already 27,000 tokens left. So don't get stuck over farming too much. As you could see in my last event, I got first place, farmed over 1 million, and when you do this, you actually do need to basically farm all kinds of tokens to push up the speed on the points. But if there's some specific type you don't want really to farm, well, it's easy to check what you don't really need anymore, but do it before it's too late and you have over farmed too much, like I did with my assassins. I can also mention if you farm an entire day, I usually don't do this very often, but when I do, you will need about 20,000 gems, 20,000 Luna gems, if you want to get above 1 million points, basically. See you guys.